In the January wave of the new LEGO Ninjago sets, they released Kai's little dragon mech, and while I think this small $10 build is awesome, there's definitely ways it can be improved. So in today's video, we are going to be improving this build. The first idea I have is to extend the tail, because in the show they have really long tails. I also want to make the cockpit a little bit more detailed, and add some more fleshing out to the wings and upper arms here. So now, let's get on with the build. And now we're finished with the first iteration of Kai's mech. Now right now it does look a little bit derpy, and to fix that we're gonna change it into two later iterations. But let's get started with this one first. So basically what I've added here is some little shin pads around the knees, and I've added a bigger hip, along with some more arm joint, that being up here, and you can also move them in and out like this. I've also kind of changed the middle part from that one big molded piece to a smaller but more detailed assembly. So the idea here is that this is just a little work robot and he can do whatever he wants, because I feel like nowadays we don't get many functional ninja vehicles, we just get Kai's bike or Zane's car. So now let's change this into V2. Alright, this is V2 of the mech, and this one actually has Kai in it. For this one, I also tried to make it fit his extra Draconis form, and of course, if you do want his arms to move down, which they don't for a feature you'll see later, you can just move these out. So what I aimed for here was kind of like a kimono design to fit that dragon aesthetic, kind of like their season 2 suits. I also wanted to add a super long tail, because in the show the Draconis ninja in their normal size have long tails. So it makes sense to add some really long tails here. And now we can move on to our final iteration, that being the dragon wings. And now that we have a complete Kai dragon mech, we need something to fight it, and I don't think a normal mutation monster will do. Because although they are awesome, there isn't much that just one can do, and I don't have many. So for every 20 subscribers I get, starting from 2000, for example 2020, 2040 onwards, I'll be getting one more mutation monster to add to the army. But now let's move on to the main Kai mech. What I was really trying to go for here was that full dragon form, and so what we've done here is added some wings onto the back. There's also a clip there if you need somewhere to put his swords or accessories. Now, while I'm really happy with how this turned out, including some small golden blades on the sides, I do think that there's a bit too much color here, and that really just boils down to LEGO not changing the joint colors, because the gray and the black, along with the dark gray, really stand out, and I don't think it looks great. But there's also one more function this mech has, and that's if it gets damaged in battle, Kai can make a quick escape by using the dragon glider, and you can just snap that off the back of the mech, and after you've done that, you can put his legs on this clip piece, and that way he can make a steady getaway in case anything that tries to harm his mech. Before you guys click off, if you want to see some more Ninjago mocks, you can click here to see the Whispering Woods, or if you want to see the upgraded mutation monster, you can click here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.